data is good, then you can then the user said you are eligible to move the data into the production. Before getting into the production part, I will explain one more thing, important thing here, that is a scheduler. So scheduling is a separate team which will help you to schedule your jobs. Imagine this particular jar file has to run every 1 hour, so I cannot manually come back every 1 hour once I cannot trigger the gist jar files, right? So you imagine in dev, UAT or production, the jar file what you are placing needs to execute every 1 hour once. I cannot manually do that, so I will be having some scheduling team with there is a jar file. Please trigger this jar file every 1 hour once with the spark submit command. So what I have to inform them to how we will do that, right? So scheduler means you will have to a lot of schedulers like autosys or control M or active batch or airflow. So there are so many schedulers, and it's not important to you that you need to aware of go for an interview or to a new project or a new company. So the schedulers is always like kind of not mandatory skill set for the data engineers too. So for schedulers there will be separate team for 100% sure. In any companies you go and see the scheduler team. For example, if you pick autosys, the autosys will ask you for a few details, so where for which folder, for the which script, for the which jar file should be invoked, and all this information system will ask you to some form. They will ask you all this information. So they will ask also like how many hours once it has to be triggered, or like if some issues comes, whom have to contact. They will ask all this information. If you fill all this information and give it back to the scheduling team, they will start the scheduling. So it is very important things. We have to write the one script. Okay, imagine I am going to write a start code.py. It could be in a shell script or anything is fine. It will generate a spark submit on .jobs. We have to manually generate a spark submit for all these jars. If you have new jar adds in the future, you cannot do it, right? So we have to write a shell script for this Python script which will take generating the spark submit, or if it is a Hivecale live file, it will has to generate that hive or any command to run the QL file. Okay, so just create one bash script, and this batch script is what we have to hand over to the scheduler team. So that scheduler team tell them please trigger this script every 1 hour once. That's an auto system will not come to the know the what is inside that or spark submit or what is. They will never come to know. Just give the script, and once the auto system is triggered script internally, the script will execute and generate the spark submit under it, and it will run the code. That is how it is to be. Now the script is have to again place it in our cluster somewhere, create a script folder, and it placed all this in all these environments. Inform the scheduling, they will take care of it. And it's also told you, I'm repeating it again, you don't worry about this which scheduler you are using and what about the questions that I will get from a scheduler in interview. You will getting only question what scheduler you have used in the previous project. Frequently you will trigger the job, that's it. So don't worry about the scheduler part, fine. So now when you go into the production of user side, everything is the code is good. If the performance is good, the output is also expected, you can move the jar file to productions. But you will have some process to follow here. You have to get a lot of approvals to move this jar file. I am explaining the process. Also the process depends upon company to company, but in general I am telling you the process we have. We call it as a change request. So whenever you move something to production, there will be a process called change request team. So this change request team used to monitor like what are all the scripts are coming to the productions, with what new scripts or new changes or new jar files, what impact is gonna come for the code and the project, and what is the business justification for this change request team used to ask all these questions from you. And also they will ask the approval mail and approval stuff from your client, from your manager, saying the code is good and everything is good. Then the change request team will approve it, and once they approve it, then they have to move this jar file to the productions. This is how happens to the process, like depends upon actually. So company to company it will change, but the change request is common process across the company, but the process within the change request may differ. So this is the again a new other team to which you have to interact, you have to research, or you can call it as a CR in a short form. So once the CR is approved your jar file, then it will be placed again in the some directory structure like ABC insurance, and within the we have a user folder, and within you have the jar files. Now again the script will available in productions also inform that autosys will take care and trigger your code. Now once your code has been triggered, it will run code from 2 days. Finally in the third day you are getting some issue. So within the code there will be a called support team continually monitor your job. So if some issue comes, the team support team or the or it was called operations teams, we call it as admin team or support team, whoever it is, they will inform the data in the team backs means your team, they will inform that is this code is which got on board 3 days back, now it is causing an issue, please. So within the production, if any failures comes to the issue, it will be assigned to the development team, so they will have to take care of it. And once that is done, again they have to, okay, there is an issue occurred, so you have to identify what is the bug, and you are going to so do you are doing some code changes, or but and again you have to push the code via test and then production, and with all this process. I hope this breakdown helps you to understand about dev UAT production of data engine deployment, especially in real-time scenario. Like I hope you found this helpful. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tech insights. If you have any questions or suggestions for the future videos, drop them in the comment below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next time. Bye.